over black supremacy. And with this particular video, I want to say that black supremacy is an attitude or a life philosophy that addresses the universality of problems affecting black people globally with a winning attitude. Now, I had to go in on that because I'm talking about the universality of problems. Now, it doesn't matter where you go and where you're at or what methodologies that you apply, problems still exist. They are universal. That means every situation or condition or circumstance has its problems or problematicness to it. And those who succeed in life continue to claim victory and to practice a victorious methodology over these problems that continue to occur. Period. So there's no escaping universal problematicness. But there is a constant type of victory or triumph one can have over them, and one can become better at triumphing over these problems. One could become a master of addressing these problems. You can have a realistic attitude where you embrace them and channel your energy in a way where you can begin to obtain effortless success in your life. Where now there's no such thing as a problem. You get to that point where you welcome the challenges and understand them to be a part of your life experience and what you have to go through to become the highest vision and the highest version of yourself. So that's what black supremacy is. In a certain sense, we have to get out of the matrix of getting out of the matrix. If we just see the matrix as problems, a lot of times people see that you're not going to have, you shouldn't have no problems. Anybody that has the type of mentality that wants to escape dealing with problems do not have what it takes to win. Do not have what it takes, can be broken easily. In the first round, they could be knocked out in the first round, but somebody who could take a lick and understand that blows are going to be dished out. Spiritual blows, emotional blows, psychological blows, financial blows, sometimes even physical blows. That this is going to be dished out, and are prepared, resilient enough to take these blows and redirect the energy on some Tai Chi shit, are ready to succeed. Anybody who's willing to turn these challenges into opportunities and turn these challenges into information on how they can learn about themselves, how they can learn about the infinite potential that lies within them, and discover the greater possibility of achieving beyond all situations and circumstances. Black supremacy is not a philosophy or ideology that's telling you, okay, once you become a part of what we're doing, you're going to escape all problems. We're transforming your contextual framework of how you see problems. Because the duality of problem and solution is a mindfuck that a lower vibrational consciousness gave you. They gave you that dilemma in and of itself, problem and solution. Problem and solution is one and the same. It's just motion. Motion in your life. Emotion, energy and motion. It is movement. Problem and solution is nothing but movement. It's having two legs. They're not opposite. They're not in opposition. So we're giving you a new context to how to perceive these problems from the perspective of black divinity and black supremacy. We're not denying the existence of problems or trying to give you some escapist ideology from the existence of problems, but taking you beyond, letting you transcend mentally, spiritually. It's transcendentalism to go beyond the problem, to see a greater vision, a greater success, an inescapable and unavoidable victory for yourself in this life. Some people stuck in the problem. That's why you hear that's all they keep talking about. The problems in life, the problems they went through, the problems in the black community, problems, as though there's an existence in this fourth dimensional world that somehow there will be no problems. Who told them that? Even if there was no white man on the planet, that there will be problems. There will be challenges and obstacles to fortify our spiritual selfhood as our spiritual self becomes triumph over this physical plane. So there's going to be problems, period. Somebody told them that, so they get mad, they get agitated, they get frustrated in life when they come across any little problem, any little difficulty, any moment of discomfort, and they're about to have a nervous breakdown. They're about to have an anxiety attack. They're about to be stressed out, thus diseased, because they don't have a little bit of patience to deal with a little problem. And that's another reason why we keep running to the white man and empowering white supremacy. It's because we don't have the ability to channel the energy of what we're calling problems. So he has become our solution to everything. And we wonder why we cannot escape him and free ourselves from this light code lockdown within this matrix dimensional reality that he's constructed, that we call a system. We wonder why we cannot escape that until we transform how we see problems. Where a problem is not even a problem. A problem is not even problematic anymore. We flow through it and grace through these situations, that we have the spiritual strength and fortitude to subsist and persist through these situations. Then we are affirming the black supremacy that lies within us. Because the black man and woman was supposed to be supreme over all of this. We are supposed to win this video game that we was inducted into. You've been inducted into it. And the consciousness of black supremacy is supposed to abduct you out of it. So there's a universality of problems that require an individual to go within themselves to begin to use internal spiritual and psychological technology to declare victory in their very own life. No matter where you go, nature could be your problem. Nature presents problems. For every situation and circumstances, change itself, which is the only thing constant, presents a problem waiting to happen. But your spiritual and psychological fortitude based on black supremacy is the technology that you need to transcend these problems and to transform them, alchemize them, use alchemy to transform them into something that is usable. And into something that ultimately makes you a greater, more superior being than you could have ever imagined yourself to be. So you all looking to escape all problems in the utopia, you need to go to the white man for that. They got infomercials for escaping all problems. They got shit set up to give you the illusion of escaping all problems. They tell you you're going to go to heaven and escape all these problems. They got some ideology of escapism. Black supremacy isn't escapism. It is the moment-to-moment ability to transform one's energy into something that can be triumphed over any problem that presents itself. that we can neutralize the problems and forward ourselves into our unlimited potential to achieve our definitive success. It is a perpetual attitude. This is King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleuncensored.com. Donate, don't hate.